Hi guys, welcome back if you are returning. Welcome if this is your first time stopping by. If you are new to the channel, welcome and thank you. I already have a quick recipe for jollof rice on the channel. Today's is a request. This is how I used to make my jollof rice when I was in college. It's the oven method. I think I mainly did it either because I was scared of the rice burning in the pot or because it was just easier to serve at parties right out of the oven. Anyway, whatever my reason, here is the recipe. I have my long grain parboiled rice that I've washed, whole peeled tomatoes in a can, red bell peppers, habanero, onions, chicken broth, tomato paste, curry powder, seasonal, and thyme. First thing I'm going to do is blend my ingredients and then we'll get started. In my pot here, I have melted about 3/4 cups of coconut oil. You can use whatever oil you have or like. I sliced up half of an onion and I'm just going to go ahead and fry that for about 2 minutes. If you don't like onions, you can leave this out, or if you like them smaller, you can chop them instead of slicing them. Like I said, I'll cook this for about 2 minutes just until the onions are starting to get tender, as you can see here. So next up, I'm going to add my tomato paste. And I'm going to just mix that into the oil and onions until it's nice and broken up. And then I'll let it cook for about 2 minutes, which is where we are at this stage. There is my blend. I'm going to go ahead and pour that into the pot. I'm going to let this cook for about 5 to 6 minutes total. First, I'll add my chicken broth. And then I'll go ahead and add the seasonings, give that a mix, put the lid over this, and like I said, let it cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. And voila, it's about 6 minutes later. It's nicely boiled up. Give that a mix, and then I'll taste it to see if it has enough seasoning, and then I can add some more as needed. I'll go ahead and grab my washed rice, and I'll add that to the pot, mix that in. Again, salt is to taste, as I always say, so please just add and taste as you go so that you're not over salting your food, and then you can add more seasonings as needed. I am rinsing out my blender with about a cup of water. That's hot water. I usually like to boil the water for my rice just so that the temperature is not up and down. And then I'm adding a little bit more water. I pretty much look for the water to be just a little bit above the rice level. Let's add the seasonal here. And again, you can always add more, so just be careful when you salt your food. I'll let this just come to a boil. I've grabbed a foil pan. I don't cook with foil anymore, but I'm doing this because this is how I used to do it in college, so I'm giving you the full effect. I'm just going to pour the rice into the pan. Be very careful, please. And then what I like to do is just move the rice around so that it gets to the corners of the pan. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. I will go ahead and grab some foil and I'll use that to cover the pan. And that's going into the oven for about 18 to 20 minutes. You can check it at 18 minutes and it should be nice and dry. Here I was about 20 minutes in, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what your rice should look like. There should be no burning in the oven method. There you go. I'm going to give it a good mix and then I will let it sit in the oven for about 5 more minutes uncovered. And here we go. Last time mixing it, tasting it, adding whatever you need to, and then it'll be time to serve. As you can see, it's nice and grainy. Like I said, no burning. And there we have it. I'm going to plate this for you with some nicely oven fried chicken and oven fried plantains. I will link the video for the oven fried plantains up here, as well as the video for how I make my meat broth. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.